Gucci Mane. Robbed his ass out of his ring, robbed his ass out of his watch. So he running around here right now. It didn't happen in Atlanta. That's as far as I can give y'all right there. There's more details on the way, and it will be dropping. But as far as much as I want to give to the internet, yeah, that boy Gucci Mane had to release Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty is no longer signed in 1017.
What's happening, man? Look like we got Gucci Mane off in the social media news, man. Say it ain't so, man. But just like this guy right here, what they call him, Seti Nash, he basically saying that Gucci Mane done been robbed of his wedding ring and his chain, right? And all this is allegedly, right? And he the only dude, this Seti Nash dude, he the only one that's dropped this here. Madam, no, I'm wrong, because I think Jordan Tower did a drop on this here too, man. I don't know how true this is, man, that Gucci Mane allegedly got ran down on, I guess looked like in LA somewhere, man. I'm not really sure, but it's only been two channels that's done been dropping on this so far, man. But if this is true, the fucked up and crazy part about it, man, in this rap game, in the street game, about it is that it's just a coincidence that after Young Thug made the public statement where the phone call was released to the public saying Gucci Mane done got soft, and look at this shit what's unfolding right now to the Gucci Mane. And me personally, man, I don't like to, see the OGs being, handled like this here, man. It's just something about it, especially when a dude supposed to been so thorough like Gucci, if allegedly this did happen to Gucci, man. And it's some lessons to be learned in this if this was to be true, man. Because when you come from the streets, no matter how much money you get, man, you got to move like how you was moving in the streets, man, like your life depended on it, man. You can't be, delegating certain things to certain people, just like security. You get what I'm saying? You can't be hiring, security and think a nigga gonna take a bullet for you. And just like Trap Talk Blue said, that's another podcaster, man. He made a drop on it. Y'all go check it out and see what he had to say on his channel, Trap Talk Blue, right? And he was basically saying, and I'm in agreement with him, because he's basically saying, like, you can't go hire no niggas that don't know you. Niggas ain't really gonna take no bullet for you like that. You get what I'm saying? You don't know if a nigga gonna fold. You don't know if a nigga done put the cross in on you at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So basically, I'm in agreement, man. You cannot go hire no killers like that, man. And then when you have all these dudes around, you need straight shooters. You need two really straight shooters with you, man. That's gonna be, 10 feet behind, man. And you supposed to have your head on a swivel, man. North, south, east, and west, man. 20 feet out. And once it come 10 feet in, man, you done already, got the data on that, whether it's a threat or it's not. You get what I'm saying? But once it come off in 10 feet, nigga, it's either a threat or it's a friend. You get what I'm saying? That's how I move. You get what I'm saying? And like I done said many times before, man, I've been like out the street, active in the street, doing street things. You get what I'm saying? But I'm a street nigga from day one. You get what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing else. I didn't have no job and then came to the streets. I'm a street nigga from day one. So it's certain things about the street. Matter of fact, it's two things from out the street, habits, that I ain't gonna never put down. And that's up to you to figure out what the two is. You get what I'm saying? And hope you figure the right way. You get what I'm saying? But it's two things out the streets, man, that I ain't gonna never stop doing. So with that being said, man, even though I'm not active, I move like I'm active, man. You get what I'm saying? it's just habit. It's just body. That's how my body move because it's a habit. And sometimes even now today, when I step in certain places, some days when I be stepping a certain type of way, I can feel that energy. People be, I'll be like, damn, they look like I was finna step on some shit. But that's how I be moving sometimes. I be moving like I'm on my man. You get what I'm saying? I be moving like I ain't going for nothing. And that's how OG like Gucci, I thought would be moving. You get what I'm saying? He got these dudes paid, and from what Buddy's saying, he doing a lot of rapping, right? And he's talking about he gonna get, Gucci man, he can get his chain back and get his wedding ring back, this, that, and the third, man. This internet done got real crazy, man. And a lot of these dudes that ain't really in the streets, I don't know, man. This shit looking crazy, man. But he basically saying, from what I can read, he basically saying some Crips, along with somebody else orchestrate this shit on the Gucci man, right? And he basically saying all this came about from him and Pooh Shiesty want off the label. Now, what y'all think about that? Y'all think that all this shit is allegedly about, if this it is true what happened to Gucci man, y'all think this shit really about Pooh Shiesty wanting to get off the label? But I'm going to tell you like this, how I feel about it, man. A lot of these young dudes, man, and that's the problem today. That's why it's a bridge between the young and the old. A lot of y'all young dudes just don't want to respect the game, man. And y'all just very disrespectful. And y'all think that a nigga owe y'all something. You get what I'm saying? But Gucci man done put on a lot of young people, man. And even if you may not get everything you want, you got to realize that you just came from the street from nothing and rapping, and somebody took a chance on you. You get what I'm saying? And it'd be fucked up if Pooh Shiesty really did this shit to Gucci man. Because we all know you niggas ain't running up on them people because you got bad contracts and putting down on them. And that's what I be saying about us as a black culture, man. We need to start, applying that same pressure to other people, man, that's doing things to us other than ourselves. You get what I'm saying? But as soon as it's one of us, now niggas so bold right now, if that be the case, this was about the contract, that they really went and stepped down on Gucci about getting signed out the contract, man. And that's fucked up, because a lot of you rap niggas done had and still is in some bad motherfucking contracts, and y'all wouldn't have even dare entertain the thought of stepping to them crackers any type of way, talking about getting you out that contract. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I just say, man, it's very disrespectful if this is true, man, because they could have went about this another way, versus doing what they did. But like I say, it's that nigga shit. You get what I'm saying? And that's where we at with it. Ain't nobody scared of us but us. We are our own worst enemy. We the black ops of each other. That's what this shit is, man. Because we seeing all this shit play out like this here, man. And, me, myself, man, in that situation right there, if I was the Gucci man, everybody, I know people probably going to say, man, you don't know what you're going to do in the situation. Well, I done been in many situations, man. And I like this here, and, I know what I'm going to do, because I believe in the Most High, man. You get what I'm saying? And if it's a way, I ain't talking about no retarded shit like a nigga got me down with a, where it ain't no, I ain't talking about no shit like that. But if it's a way, I'm a bust a move. And me personally, I would have gave them niggas that chain if they'd have got the ups on me like that there. I would have signed that contract if that's what it was. But that wedding ring wouldn't have been going nowhere. Nigga probably would have had to bust me. You get what I'm saying? And I'm just being real about that shit if they actually took Gucci wedding ring. Because if a nigga was a real nigga, a nigga will know that had any type of respect for you as a man, a nigga will know why you not coming up off that wedding ring. You get what I'm saying? Fuck the value, how much it's worth. It's just the principle alone. You can't let a nigga run off with your red ring, man, and you standing up. Nigga would have had the head crack me or something. You get what I'm saying? I'd have had to got shot or something. You get what I'm saying? And that's just the OG take on it, man. But this shit got to stop, man. It seemed like 2025 rolled right off into 2026, man, with no breaks, man. It's all type of shit done been going on in these social media streets amongst the black culture, man. It's heavy. It's heavy in the game, man. Let me just think about some of the shit that's going on. You had the Charleston White falling out with Sean Cotton. You got the motherfucking the Jim Jones and Cameron still going at it. You get what I'm saying? They turned up. You got 50 Cent. He still turned up in 2 or 3 issues he got going on. You get what I'm saying? Who else we got? We got the Boosie situation going on. You get what I'm saying? So niggas and black culture just turned up right now. We got the what the podcasting dude name is? Daniels, something Daniels. Him and the comedian dude, they just went through some shit. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, niggas done came off into 2026, man, turned up on this motherfucking social media, man, far as going at each other and tearing each other down. You get what I'm saying? And this shit getting wild, man. These social media streets getting wild, man. But what y'all think about this Pooh Shiesty, man, and this Gucci Mane? Because Gucci Mane done been silent. I ain't heard nothing from the Gucci Mane camp. I ain't heard nothing. What y'all think, man? Y'all think it's some truth to this shit here, man? Or y'all think this just some internet, you know what I mean, gossip? What y'all think about this shit, man? Y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know. You know, if y'all think Gucci Mane got hit up, got robbed, you get what I'm saying, for all this shit, man. Y'all let me know if y'all think Gucci Mane was moving right. And if so, man, this shit gonna go either one or two ways. This how I'm looking at it. If they really got Gucci Mane for these jewels and for his wedding ring, man, Gucci Mane either gonna get back to the original Gucci Mane, you get what I'm saying, and handle his business. That's why I don't see what's the angle with this shit, man. Because at this point, if this shit really happened, man, niggas really ran with the narrative that Gucci Mane done got this money and done got married and done got soft as fuck and ain't moving right, just like Young Thug said, man. And niggas trying it to see what's going on, man. But right now, Gucci Mane is in a hell of a situation for me on the outside looking in. Because if this shit true, these internet gangsters done already spilled the beans on the internet. So he can't move. Even the old Gucci Mane, he can't even let that bag out the cage right now because y'all already know the feds tuned in and tapped in if this shit really happened. And they pulled this motherfucking Big Red Records type shit on Gucci, signed his contract. So he ain't going to be able to move right no way. And do y'all think Gucci Mane should pay to get his wedding ring back? Or should he just say, I'm going to chalk this shit to the game, charge it to the game, and I'll catch up with these niggas at a later date, and I'll go and cop me some new shit because I'm Big Goo-Wop and I got it like that. Y'all get in the comments, man. What y'all think about this shit, man? Because this shit breaking news, man. And like I said, I hate to hear this shit, man, especially with the Gucci Mane, man. But you young dudes, back on young dudes, man, I'm saying all that to say this here, man. Y'all got to get some more respect about yourselves, man, because you got to respect a nigga just for putting you down. Even if you don't get everything you own, a nigga done put you on the map, therefore put you in position, and then you can take off from there if you and a nigga have a disagreement. But I never go against no nigga that put me on and was the first one to turn me on to some real money, man. I fulfill them contracts, and even if I don't fuck with you, I never do no shit allegedly what they saying he had did with whoever to Gucci Mane, if this shit true. But like I said, I hope this shit ain't true, man. But this the OG perspective. I just had to come tap in right quick, man, and, you know, give my perspective on what it is and what I think about it, man. And like I said, as far as that security, again, man, even if I got security, I'm still moving how I move anyway. And all them paid niggas that you don't know, that ain't what it is, no way, man. Get some niggas that you know, some niggas that's gonna shoot and ask questions. Long as a nigga got license for that fire, hey man, nigga get off in that certain zone. I ain't even got time because niggas out here on that type of time, man. So I ain't even got time, man. If I got license for that shit, I might be popping niggas on every corner. And that's the type of security niggas you want to have with you. And preferably some niggas that you know some type of linked up through somebody. You get what I'm saying? Even if you don't know them personally. But if you running around with a bunch of so-called, shooters, and these niggas ain't been tested, and they just here to get a check, you are already putting yourself, compromising yourself, putting yourself in a compromising position, man. Because one thing about it, man, if a nigga is getting paid, it's a difference, man. If a nigga worrying about that money, he getting a check, it's a difference, man. And some niggas gonna try you, and they gonna see what that shit is, man. So sometimes you can get away with the looks. It look like, boy, them boys scrap, that boy coming through with such and such. You get what I'm saying? But it's some real gangsters gonna try you, because a nigga already know that shit look good, shit look fortified still until you tap that shit, man. So if you a real street nigga, you already know what I'm saying. Looks can be deceiving, man.